Okay, so the first thing you guys are going to need for your graham cracker gingerbread house is your base. And if you stop by the library in Wakeman, you can get a little template or a little cardboard base that you can put together, and a template for the end of for cutting your graham crackers. That basically is going to make this. If you don't have time to come to the library or can't get to the library, you can use a carton from home to put your graham crackers on. I've got an orange juice carton, I got a heavy cream carton, so whichever one you want to use is going to be fine. You're going to want a paper plate to put your base on when you start to put your graham crackers on. And then some other things that you're going to need. You're going to need a mixing bowl, something to mix with. You're going to need your knives. You're going to need some scissors and measuring cups. You're going to want some plastic bags. And then, of course, you need your graham crackers. You'll need some water and powdered sugar, and then you're going to need all the fun stuff. Whatever you've got that you want to decorate with. I found some sugar cubes, and I've got some cereal here. I had some M&Ms in my cupboard. I had some sprinkles in my cupboard, some candy canes, some mints, and chocolate chips, so pack of Lifesavers. Whatever you can come up with in your house to decorate with, that's fine to use. So let's start by putting our cardboard frame together. Okay. So let's start by putting our cardboard frame together. And you're going to take and just bend those down like that. Get a nice crease on them so they're good and straight. And you've got two of them. And you can either tape these or you can hot glue them together. Tape's probably going to be about the easiest. That one's good. Okay, so what I did is I just took some Scotch tape and put some Scotch tape on my peak of my house. And I lined it up. Put it down like that, and same thing over here. Put some Scotch tape there on that fold. Just like that. Oh, I put that on upside down. Sticky side, there we go. And so you're going to do that to each one. And then you need to stick the two of them together. So you've got this one here. Put some tape on that one. And you're going to put some tape on. This is going to be easier for tape from the outside. And that one. That there, and put that one like that. Mom and Dad might have to help you with this one. And then you can tape the top up a little bit easier. And the tape's not going to show once you put your graham crackers on, so it doesn't really matter too much about the tape. You're going to frost right over the top of them. So wherever you put the tape, it'll work. Okay, so there's our box. If you don't come to the library and get one of those, you can use an orange juice carton. And what I did is I took my graham crackers and I cut my box down to fit the length of my graham crackers. And I can kind of show you what I did here. So I cut my orange juice box in half, and then I made a slit on both sides of that one. So you can take and put the top into the bottom, except on that one side with the flap. And there you have a orange juice carton that'll fit the height of your graham cracker. Or if you got one of those, you'll have to trim your crackers. So it just depends on what kind of carton you use. All right. Okay, so next thing you want to do is mix up your powdered sugar and your water. Or you can always buy a can of frosting. It doesn't matter. And I'm gonna put in, okay, this is a half a cup, so that's 1/2. And it really kind of takes quite a bit of this. That's 1 cup. I'm going to put 2 cups of powdered sugar in, just like that. And then I'm only going to use maybe 1/4 cup of water. We'll see how it goes. And if you make it too thick, or if you make it too thin, you can always thicken it up by adding a little more powdered sugar. Or if it's too thick, you can add a little more water. So, and you're just gonna mix it all up. You probably want to add your water a little bit at a time, just because it gets thin really quick and easy. That's probably just a little bit too thick. I'm going to add just a couple more. So that's your frosting. That's what's going to glue everything onto your gingerbread house. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is take our graham crackers and put them on our house. And you can just take a little bit of frosting out of your bowl. Just spread that on the flat side of the graham cracker. Just like that. Put that one on, and you're gonna have to let that sit and dry just a little bit. But it won't take too long. The thicker your frosting is, the quicker it's gonna dry. Just like gluing a paper craft together. You put your glue on and you stick it on. Alright. And then for the end, what you need to do is take your template and you're going to take your serrated knife and you're going to score it. You're just going to run the knife back kind of gentle, just like that. And you want to do both of them. see how I've got that score on there, and then you just want to gently break that off. And then that can go on the end of your house. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, you're going to be decorating it, and you're going to cover up some of those places that are missing cracker a little bit. So we're going to just stick that right there, just like that. And then you're going to do all 6 graham crackers on your graham cracker house. And then, like I said, you might have to let it dry a little bit before you can start putting your candy and decorations on it. All right. So we're going to let that sit and dry a little bit so you can work with it. And then we'll put the decorations on. Okay, so my house is pretty dry now, and I am going to start decorating it. And to do this step, what I do is I take a little plastic bag, and I'm going to put that down in a cup for right now. So it holds it open. And then what I'm going to do is put my frosting in there to make like a little piping bag. And if you put it in a cup, it makes it really nice and easy to fill your plastic lunch bag with. Take and seal that up. Get as much of the air out as you can. Take and seal that shut. Just like that. Get all your frosting down into one corner. And then what you got to do is just cut the tip of it off so that it can come out. And you've got a little homemade piping bag. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is, let me see, where do I want to start? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some right up here on the top. I'm going to lay a couple candy canes up there. Like that. And then if I had some pretzels, I might make a roof out of my pretzels or my cereal. So what I'm gonna do, I think, is I'll try just a little design like that. And I think I'm gonna use my green cereal to do that. They don't weigh much, so they stay on there a little bit better. And you just set them on top of your frosting. Just like that. Whoops. I got these little things here. I think they'll make good windows. So I'm going to put a little bit on the back of that. That might be too much and it might be too heavy. So what I might have to do is just kind of leave that lay down while I let that dry. So I think that's good enough for my gingerbread house. If you want to decorate all the sides of it, you can. If you want to put more stuff out here in your yard, you can put more stuff out in your yard. I don't know. You tell me what you end up putting on your gingerbread house. I hope you guys have fun doing this. Have a great day.